CEO and Roland Executive Officer, Chris Lombardi.
I know you guys have all been waiting for this. The drum stuff. Sorry you had to sit through all that rest of that stuff waiting for the drum stuff. Thank you. This is cool because you heard the drum intro, but he's still playing over there, which is a really cool design that the Roland folks came out with. I can actually talk, you can hear me without the mic while he's still playing. That's a really cool design. That's called the V-Drums Quiet Design by Roland, otherwise known as VQD. Rio was on the design team helping develop that. It's a really cool product that we just came out with and we're really excited about it. Thank you. I just want to say that what this did is this solved one of the noise disruption problems that instruments create for drummers, and it really is a groundbreaking technology because sometimes with your family and friends and neighbors it can create a problem for you. It's a huge innovation that Roland came up with. The introduction of VQD, it's the first time really you can play drums and the people in the room next to you or below you can't hear you playing, which is fantastic. And how they do it is it provides 75% noise reduction when playing compared to conventional electronic V-drums, and obviously a tremendous amount more than when playing acoustic drums. The innovation solves a pretty significant price point for drummers, which is not what I was supposed to say at all, because I was supposed to say pain point, but it is a really cool price point actually too. All the Roland people over there laughing at me. It solved the pain point for drummers because drums are obviously pretty loud, and so by taking out 75% of the noise volume, it allows drummers and musicians who aspire to play drums, want to play drums, identify as drummers, but oftentimes don't have the opportunity to play drums. So we're really excited about that. Please come down, check it out. It's the booth right below us. The other sort of secret thing in development as a result of this drum kit is the honeycomb mesh combination. They feel amazing. Obviously they're quiet and still playing over there beyond what he was supposed to do. Let's give a big hand for Rio. So this is my 40th year at NAMM, and I grew up an acoustic drum guy as the CEO of DW for the last 20 years. My dad founded the business 50 years ago, and really acoustic drums have been in my blood my entire life. And through that tireless commitment that my dad had, I really believe that that's what set Drum Workshop up for its place in the industry. We're very proud of that. But what some of you don't know is that before Drum Workshop started, my dad always loved a brand called Slingerland drums. And we're super excited about what we're going to introduce here. So a few years ago, I had an opportunity to give my dad the Slingerland Drum Company for his 75th birthday party. He didn't ever see that video. It's actually pretty cool. He thought he was just getting a drum set. It was a really special thing. There's a video out there. But the best part of giving that gift, being able to give that gift to my father, was seeing his passion be reignited for what he felt that he could do with this incredibly iconic brand. And so I could talk about it forever, but please join me in welcoming. I'm incredibly honored to be able to share the stage with my dad. He's an incredible guy. He's dedicated his whole life to this industry. Please welcome my dad, Mr. Don Lombardi.
Hello, everybody, and welcome. Thank you, Chris. VQD is really cool, by the way. That's a game changer.
Very excited about it. Yep.
Think about all the new drummers that can come into the field. How many drummers don't play drums because they say, "Mom, I want to play drums. They're too loud." Well, now we got an answer to that. There'll be a lot more drummers in the drumming world, which is very exciting. And I'm very excited to be here also today to talk to you about something that I've been working on for the last 5 years, I would say. It is something that's been near and dear to my heart, as Chris alluded to a little bit. Today we're announcing the return of the Slingerland Drum Company. I'm especially excited because for the last 5 years, especially the last 2 years, even on the way over here today, every time I run into a drummer, what they say is, when are you bringing back the Slingerland sound? When are you bringing back Slingerland? So it's a really big thing, not only for me, but for the whole drumming community, really. When you bring back instruments and you show new products, as you've seen a whole plethora of here today, is one thing. But when you bring back a brand, which will have, it's a drum company, a myriad of different products, that's another little bit of an announcement that you don't see very regularly here at the NAMM show. I first played Slingerland drums when I was 16 years old, and that was some time ago. Slingerland was thought of as a custom brand that the pros played, and the sound of Slingerland, think about it, made many of all those iconic hits that we all loved back in the early days. Slingerland was thought of not only as a custom brand, but as a brand that you could attach an emotional connection to. That's what a lot of people look back at today. When I started Drum Workshop, you might not know this, Chris, actually. When I started Drum Workshop as a teaching studio in 1972, the only brand that we carried was Slingerland.
I was 3, so no, I don't.
I can give you a break then. Yes, true, you were 3 at that point. Slingerland was the only brand we carried, though, because I felt it really was the best. And over the years, Slingerland has lost its footing a little bit. It's been out of the market for over a decade. But each year, the demand for that classic Slingerland sound and honoring the Slingerland heritage has grown and grown, year after year. And it continues to grow. And I never thought till today that I'd be the one that actually be making possibly Slingerland drums, which is really cool. Our first product being launched today is to select dealers globally, and the legendary Slingerland, and here it is, it's the legendary Slingerland. It's coming, it's coming. Radio King snare drum. Any drummers out there would know what that is. And Jose's bringing it to us. I cannot think of a Studio Pro that I've known through the years that doesn't have one of these in his vintage collection when he shows up for those record gigs. When you set one of these up, a vintage snare drum, the vintage classic Slingerland snare drum, there's always 2 questions that come up. And one is like, what year was it? The other question is, what does it sound like? And the answer we can have now is, the year is 2025, and it does sound like an original Radio King. But unlike the vintage drums of yesteryear, this one's good for the road. And it's an exact replica with the exact same sound. Do we have Q&A here?
Same materials.
Yeah, it is the same materials, for sure. As we roll out the Slingerland Drum Company later this year, expect a full line of drum sets, snare drums, and other exciting new products. We worked to update the design to be true to the original, but with modern features. They're built to motivate and inspire drummers to create as we design the future together. Please come visit us on the 2nd floor of the Convention Center to hear more about our story, get some sneak previews of some products and some prototypes we have for the next generation of the Slinger Drum Company, Slingerland Drum Company, going into the future.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Not get lost. Okay. Awesome. I'm lucky. So, thanks, Dad. We're presented with the opportunity 2 years ago for Drum Workshop to become part of Roland. One of the things that resonated deeply with me and my dad, this is for sure true, and the rest of the company at Drum Workshop, was the shared commitment to product innovation and how both companies worked tirelessly over the past 53 years. The history really was to solve problems for musicians, and that's what both companies' missions were, and that's why it's worked so good since the acquisition in 2022 of Drum Workshop by Roland. And today, I'm very proud to be standing here as part of the Roland Drum Company, as DW has become part of the Roland family now for the past 2 years. I've gained an even deeper appreciation for the company and the people that is Roland, and it's a really great honor for me to be here doing this on behalf of Roland and Drum Workshop. I'm excited about the future as one company and some of the new innovations we're working on together. But to share a little bit more about this is really the reason I am here. Our CEO, the person who is going to tell us a little bit more about the vision and the direction that Roland is going in. Please welcome, first time I'm ever saying this publicly, and the person walking out is not my dad. Please welcome my boss, Masahiro Manoa, the CEO of Roland Corporation. Thank you, Manoa-san.
Okay, thank you, Chris.
You're welcome.
Good evening, everyone. And I'm glad to be here. And Roland is excited to be returning to NAMM since for the first time since 2020.
It's just amazing me every time you translate this in your head. And again, I don't want that to be lost on anybody also. Doing great. In English. Well, you've worked for Roland for pretty much your entire career. And now that you're halfway through your first year as CEO, what are you most excited about in the company?
Yes, thank you very much. So I'm honored to have been appointed as the new CEO of the Roland Corporation. Actually, I have been at Roland for 28 years. Basically, my whole life after graduating from university. Roland is an amazing company with a long history and a powerful legacy. However, I'm more excited than ever about our future. What is consistent in Roland and DW? It's their commitment to innovation. Our motivation is to create great products that bring new opportunities for expression and creativity to musicians. Over the years, Roland, both DW, PDP, and LP product has inspired new music styles and create trend in the popular culture, from hip hop, house music to heavy metal, punk, pop, and jazz. In the end, everything.
That's 100% true. And we both know how important it is to recognize both of our companies' histories, but it's equally important to ensure we'll remain focused on the future. What are the plans there?
Exactly. Thank you. The pursuit of the next innovative idea is still strong today inside the company. Just in the past year, we have released more than 30 innovative new products to provide musicians with more creative possibilities and inspire them to create the new music. We have also taken important steps to advance key technology innovations that impact musicians. And in 2024, last year, we launched the Roland Future Design Lab. We also established AI for music in partnership with Universal Music Group to ensure the responsible use of AI in music and production of the musician's right. Thank you. Through these initiatives, we have created an alliance with over 100 companies in the industry. And these companies have expressed their support for our effort. Thank you very much, everyone. We recognize we can't do it alone. And we are excited to partner with others in the industry, as well as our players, artists, and musicians to continue thinking about the future. Together with all of you, we design the future. Looking ahead, we remain committed to inspiring the future of music and sparking a creative passion in the next generation of music lovers. Thank you very much. As a part of this year's NAMM event, we are excited to introduce our latest keyboard. Please welcome Matsuko. Matsu-san, please.
Thank you, everyone. Come to this downstairs. Thank you, Manoa-san. Hello, everybody. Happy NAMM. My name is Matsuko. I'm the Strategic Product Marketing Manager at Roland, and today we are very thrilled to introduce you to V-Stage. V-Stage is the ultimate player's keyboard, built to give performers everything they need to shine on stage and adapt to any musical setting. With 4 premium sound engines and an intuitive interface, it's designed to keep you in the moment, letting you freely explore, shape, and refine your sound. Representing the latest evolution of our technology, V-Stage offers a range of fresh sounds, from stunning new piano tones to reimagined electric pianos, organs, and synths. Its key beds, optimized for tailored response across all sound engines, enhance playability, while delivering richer, more dynamic tones. Every control on V-Stage is carefully designed for performers with dedicated sections for each sound engine, easy access to effects and EQ, and a clear tactile interface. This allows players to make impactful adjustments on the fly without losing focus. V-Stage provides integrated connectivity to Roland Cloud to expand your patch and sound options, and includes all the inputs and outputs you need to be ready for any stage. When we designed V-Stage, our goal was to create the best tour-ready keyboard, combining the pinnacle of our sound technology, intuitive controls, and a sublime feel. We encourage you to experience it firsthand here at NAMM or in stores today to truly appreciate its sound and playability. Now, to help us introduce us to V-Stage, please welcome legendary pianist, singer, songwriter, producer, and true icon. Is this really happening? Give it up for Patrice Rushen.